guys, welcome back to my channel. It's almost a new month, which means it's time for a new bullet journal setup, and I'm really excited. It's always like itching in my fingers at the end of each month because I just want to draw the new one. So you will see what theme I chose for this month of March, and if you decide to recreate it, please don't forget to tag me on Instagram at Dejana Pasic. Or if you're doing another theme, I really like hearing what other people do and exchange ideas, so let us know down in the comments what theme you will do for this March. Speaking of my Instagram, I had my followers choose which video you wanted to see first. If you wanted to see this one or my glossy box unboxing first. And this one by 55 against 45%, so it was close, but I was preferring doing it this way because the glossy box you can't get anyways at the end of the month, but I know a lot of you are setting up your March month in your bullet journal right now, so I think it works out good this way. Also, as you can hear, I'm a bit sick. It was worse a couple of days ago, but you will have to listen to this graspy, stuffy voice for the rest of the video. I hope it's okay. Now, let's start drawing. So this month I actually already sketched out everything because it took so long to film last time when I didn't. I hope it's okay. I'm choosing to do like a newspaper theme for this month's spreads because if you guys don't know, I actually work as a journalist, and every single March spread almost on YouTube, and when you Google it, is like cactuses. And I also had that theme last month, so I didn't want to do it again. So I thought I could do something more neutral or like that isn't bound to just this month. So I'm going with the like newspaper theme. And I've sketched out here because I'm going to cut it. I want a Dutch door for the first like cover spread of March. So I'm just going to start with cutting that so I don't like forget and draw there or something. So the reason I want to do a Dutch door is because I want to have my like work schedule here. So like I am going to have the monthly overview, like everything I plan for the weekends and like specific work schedule. But here I'm just going to write everything out and put like dots on the days I work just to have a quick overview. But for this side of the page, I just want to take like a part of a newspaper and just like wrinkle it up and then put it on here, like glue it on, and I'm going to like highlight words to make a quote. So it is going to be in Swedish this time if I don't find like English articles in here. But yeah, I think it will look really cool. I hope so. I've never seen it, so we'll see. But I'm thinking of like a spread where it is a little picture also, so it's not just a bunch of like text everywhere. It was actually harder than I thought finding a page that I want because I don't want it to be like political or anything. But I'm going to go with this part. It's just like a review. So I'm going to cut out a part of it and then rip it and wrinkle it up to have it on a part of the first page. Okay, so I'm gonna wrinkle it up and highlight the quotes and stuff, and like when I've glued it on, and then I will just turn the page and cut it so I get it exactly as the page is. And then I'm just going to take this glue tape and tape it on the page. That actually looks better than I thought it would, so that's great. I'm choosing a green color for this month because, I don't know, I just think it fits March, and I think of the color green when I think of March for some reason. And I'm going to find words to make somewhat of a quote. Maybe it won't be that many words, I don't know, but I'll try my best. So this ended up being much more deep than I was expecting, but that was what I could do with these words. So if I translate the Swedish words I highlighted, it's like, even if I have screamed, I have explored the whole world, or something like that. So on this page, I'm going to also have like a rip of a newspaper side, and also I'm going to incorporate this paper because I think it will look nice together and like old. So that's what I'm gonna do here, and I'm going to write March in some way. I don't know how yet, we'll see. Okay, so if I write March here now, it's gonna be all wrinkly, of course, so I think I'm going to just cut out the letters for the word, what was that, and just glue it on here. I think that's it for the cover page, so now let's move on to the monthly calendar. So I had to split the last column in two for the weekend instead of having two separate ones for Saturday and Sunday, or else I wouldn't fit on the smaller area that I have now when I did the Dutch door. I'm just going to draw all the outlines and also fill in this part. It's really hard to explain what I'm thinking, so I'm just going to write it out and you will see how it will look and how I will fill it in for the work days. Okay, so now that I've filled in my work schedule in the monthly calendar, I'm going to show you what I mean in this little sidebar right here. So you know how in your calendar in your phone you can just see little dots where you have something planned? So that's what I'm thinking here. So for example, I work on Sunday the 1st, so I'm just going to put a little dot here. And then I don't work 2 days after that because I worked the weekend, so then I'm going to fill in from Wednesday until Friday. And so on. So that's just, if somebody asks me like, are you free that weekend, or whatever, I can see right away like when I work and when I don't. And because it's looking a little bit like bland here and here, I'm just going to cut out letters again and write March here and maybe like 2020 or something here. That's it for the monthly spread. Now let's move on to the trackers. So because I always write out all the letters in my habit trackers, I'm not gonna do it this time, just for variation. So I'm just going to fill out the outlines of the month and write the title, and then I'm just going to X in or fill in with color or whatever I choose to do later. So this is what the habit trackers look like, and for the mood tracker I'm again going to take a newspaper article, and I'm hoping I can fit like 31 rows of text, because then I'm going to like highlight the row as each day goes by of how I'm feeling. So let's see how it works out. This is what the mood tracker ended up looking like, and I really like it. I hope that it will look good when I highlight all the days. So I just wrote out from 1 to 31, and each number and row represents a day, and I will fill in the colors when I know how I feel that day. I've actually been counting if the whole year will fit in this bullet journal, because I personally like to fit the whole year and like not have to have 2 bullet journals, but it will be very tight. So to save some space, I'm going to have 1 week on 1 page. So before, I've always done it like this, but it is a lot of space that is like unnecessary, or like it takes up more than I actually need. So I think this will turn out really good actually. So as you can see, I will just draw out the boxes for each day, and yeah. I do really like how this looks with 1 week on 1 page, but it is a bit empty here, so I'm going to take both the craft paper and some newspaper and just rip out like little pieces and put in the empty spots. Of course, I ran out of my glue tape. What to do now? I don't have any other glue, so I'll have to take tape and make it double-ended. You gotta work with what you have, people. Now it's not so empty anymore, and it ties up better with the theme. So I think I like that. Time for the last spread, and it's the memories page and the expenses page. I'm just going to fill in these letters with this black fine tip pen. So here is a flip through of my March bullet journal setup. So that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!